Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Neverwinter Nights. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in Port Last as we go around and ask people about things and just get ourselves out of here, because we have to find the ones behind Desder's the plan, and the ones behind the plague of Neverwinter. So last episode we came out of, actually where did we come out? Alliance's Arm, that's the one. Alliance Arms Inn. That's where we came out of. Actually, is it? Let's find out. Let's go there. Over here we have the temple. Oh, it's not closed. Sure, let's go in the temple and say hi. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Why? What? We are the Temple of Tyr. Nautic?
Hail to ye!
Welcome to the Tyrian Temple. Tell me, are you here for Tyr's service, or perhaps the Lady Luck herself has guided you to us during these dark days? Why must I use the magical portal to enter your temple? I know it may seem strange to you, my lord, but the temple within Port Last was actually destroyed during the time of troubles, when the gods themselves walked the face of Faerun. We had retreated to a cave far from the town, hidden well enough that we could carry out our Lord Tyr's orders in safety. For our effort, he blessed us with a portal that still connects us to the town and consecrated this new place. We are... did you see consecrated? Consecrated, yeah. We are no longer in danger in Port Last, of course, but this hidden temple still serves us well. At the very least, it is a safe haven should trouble ever arise again. Well, that makes sense, I guess. If you need, then, my brother, I shall help however I was able. I am able. Who are you? My name is Gil Adel Valongar. Oh, pardon my manners, good brother Gil Adel. I am Nurik, the priest in charge of the Styrian temple for good Port Last. And though it pains me to trouble you, I ask a favor of you if I might. As I alluded to, these are dark days, days that call for a hero. If you need, then... what? You have a favor? You need some assistance? Well, I'm hesitant to suggest the tasks because of the danger involved, but it's very important. You can be certain that I'll compensate you for the risk, should that matter to you. No. Just tell me what you would have me do. Let me tell you how this started. A short time ago, a foul beast settled into the area of the town. At first, few of us knew of its presence. Indeed, Port Last has known few troubles for many years. Slowly, however, we became aware several of our citizens disappeared without any trace, and always on the night of a full moon. Wolf prints were found. The howling was constant. We thought the town besieged. Yeah. The trouble was from no pack of wolves, however. It came from a creature much more powerful and cunning, a werewolf. The famous hunter Sir Carathes was sent for this order, with orders to slay this black wolf, as we came to call it. Carathes took with him 4 of our Port Last's younger lads to aid his task, but unfortunately the Black Wolf was merciless. He overcame the night and attacked the 4 boys, and only young Ander managed to return to us unharmed. According to Ander, the 3 other boys were wounded but had managed to flee. I fear that this means the curse of the werewolves will have passed on to them. If the boys are not found and cured, or killed, we could very well be facing even more danger than from the Black Wolf alone. Okay, so I'm gonna need to write down... This is a very, very important quest for me, and I'll explain to you why. So I hope you don't mind what I will do, but I hope you don't, but this is a very important quest for me. So Ender, I'm gonna write it down over here, because I really need this guy, I really need to know where this guy is. I have silver charms here, which may yet drive the curse from their blood. You must subdue the beasts first, however, and convince them to use the charms if you can. And then, the Black Wolf himself must be dealt with. As I said, a terrible but vital task. So who's this Ender you mentioned? Ender is a youth who goes out of his way to help others. They're so naive and trusting at that age. If you care to speak with him, you'll find him at the Alliance Arms Inn. Mind, however, that he's probably still shaken up from his experiences. Now please, tell me that you'll follow through on this quest. Tell me that you'll find where the boys have gone and free them from the curse, however you are able. What about the, what happened to the Sir something or other? That's very important, isn't it? So we became aware, took him to Carathes, Ender. According to Ender, okay, so it's night and yeah, overcame the night. Carathes, okay, so Carathes is another character in this. Carathes, so he's the knight that was sent. What happened to him? Did he die? It said overcame the night and attacked the 4 boys, so maybe he died. Let's see. However you are able to. So where can I get weapons to fight werewolves? I hope that it will come I hope that it will come to such bloodletting only at a last resort. These are innocent lads under a curse. There is a peddler who came to town after hearing of our plight. His name is Alehor. You'll find him at the Alliance Arms Inn. He can provide you with silvered arrows, as well as access to some belladonna. But please, use them only if you must. Yeah, belladonna works, doesn't it? At least that's the thing I know. I think silver also works as well. Silvered arrows, that's an interesting thing, because you can't make silver arrow tips. Well, you can if you justify that it's not actually that it's not the physical damage that it does, because silver is very, you know, it's not very strong, so it just melts. It doesn't melt, but the thing is, it shapes, it bends, so it's not very good for arrow tips and all that sort of stuff. So I will do this for you. You don't know how relieved I am here to hear that. Here, take the silver charms. Hopefully, they can be used to cure all 3 boys and Sir Karathis, should he still be alive. Okay, so he's missing. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna write it down. He's missing. Okay, there we go. Each of the boys wears a ring. They should give them up freely if cured. Bring them back to me, and then I'll know the situations are resolved. Okay, it's really good that we came here, because I'm gonna focus on this quest right now, right away. I have some questions about this job, but that's all. You may speak of werewolves. What service does Tyr provide? Oh, why, my brother, I can tell you right now that all that you need can be provided to you by Tyr. Let me get into specifics. If you need curative scrolls or potions, or of different sorts, they are the steel of the finest priests. If you need anything that could be of use to one of the devoted order, well, let me say right now, my brother, you are in the right place. Okay, thank you very much. I can make a contribution. I like directions. I need healing. That is not going to be necessary. Thank you very much. So, about the children, actually, I'm going to rest over here, because I can, and I will call forth Adapa right there, and I will rest again, and then I'll come back and have a chat with these guys. Although, actually, probably should chat to them right now, right? I can't read his name over here.
Yes, hello to you.
Kaliandros. Hello, Gil Adel. I hope your deeds in Neverwinter weren't a fluke. Aribeth has a lot of time and energy invested in you, but don't expect me to go healing you or anything like that. My powers are tied to the teleportation portal and the Stone of Recall in your backpack. Who are you? My name is Kaliandros, a cleric of Tyr. I serve Aribeth by aiding those who work for her. But don't expect me to... I know. Sorry. So he doesn't heal me. The other guy does, I think, maybe. I don't know. But we can come over here with the Stone of Recall? It wasn't here, was it? I mean, it must be. And that is the Recall portal. And what is this door? Oh, it's probably the... Yeah, it's the teleportation thing. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. So the Recall portal is for the stone. We got a peasant over here. We can go up there if we want to. So let's go immediately to Friendly Arms. Not the Friendly Arm Inns. Sorry, Friendly Arm Inn. It's not the name. It's the Alliance Arms Inn, which is slightly the same. Let's go in here.
Young Ander, this will work out yet. Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me, Alhelor.
Alehor. Everything happens for a reason, he says. Who's this Alehor? I remember hearing his name. What's his name? I was writing it. Alehor. Okay, what's his name?
They told me you were ugly, but... oh, no matter. You're the hero of Neverwinter, I suspect.
Who's they? What? Ah, folks around the inn. That's all I meant. So, what do you wish exactly? Well, I suppose I should know for sure that you are who I think you are. I don't want to make a mistake after all. Yes, I am Gil Adel. Why do you ask? Really? You are actually Gil Adel Valongard, then, yes? Yes, that's me. So, you are the Gil Adel Valongard from Neverwinter, yes? The hero who saved the city. You do look the part, but I must be sure. Well, I've told you who I am. Now, stop these questions. Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure it was really you. I want to thank you. I have family in Neverwinter, and you saved their lives when you cure the plague.
Don't worry, young Ander. This will work out yet.
I'm busy.
Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me, Alhelor.
Yes. I wanted to give you this ring as a token of my gratitude. And he did give me a ring, didn't he? No, just gave me a quest update. Well, that's very nice of you. Thank you. I don't know if it's magic... What did he say? I don't know if it's magical, but it's always brought me luck. I hope it brings you luck too. Thank you, Gil Adel, and farewell. Okay, let's see what the ring is. So we got the charms over there and Solomon's ring. So this ring was given to you by Solomon and an odd-looking halfling who an odd-looking halfling who approached you and offered the ring as a gift of a hero of Neverwinter. So, thank you very much. I'll see you later. I don't know what that ring is for.
Hello there. Is there something the matter? Did you have something to ask of me?
Ander. Who are you? My name is Ander, sir. I help Alelor here when he has need of it. Oh, he does a fine job of it, too. You just... Oh, that's why I remember his name. That's this guy. You just talk to me if you need anything to fight a werewolf like that. Like the one that shook up Ander here. Old Ander here. What werewolf? How do you know... What's this about a werewolf? I suppose there's no harm in talking about it, if Nurok says it's okay. Who's Nurok? Who's Nurok? Okay. Nurik, not Nurok. He said that I should try to forget about it. Stop thinking about it so much. I don't know, I try. Sometimes I feel kind of normal and then all I can see are those eyes looking out from the cave and there's that feeling of knowing something is wrong. Total fear. Anyway, Karathis was a werewolf hunter. Oh, okay, so that's important. Oh, yeah, okay, so was. Do you know that he died? Okay, that's good. Then he came here to hunt the Black Wolf. That's what, he came here to hunt the Black Wolf. Really? That's what we call Portlast's werewolf. The Black Wolf, okay. Karathis wanted to help, so me and some friends volunteered. Bran, Geth, and Urth. Okay, let me write it down. Bran, and that's Geth. Isn't that a race from Mass Effect or something? The Geth? And then Urth. Of course, that's just coincidence. Missing, but he did come here to hunt. Karathis did. So that's another clue about him. We didn't think there was any real wolf anyway, and Karathis' coin was good. Together, we began to hunt for the Black Wolf. Okay, so they didn't think there was... Man, this is... they didn't think there was a wolf, but they hunted. We found wolf tracks and followed them to a cave. Karathis went in while we set up camp. It's just outside of Luskan, that cave, in the hills east of the Green Griffin. Okay, we need to go there then. Not long after we set up camp, Karathis came out, but as a werewolf. I was so scared. I can still see his face so clearly. I couldn't help but run. We all ran. I'm the only one that got away. The rest are probably beasts now too, or dead. Okay, so the game is setting up the Karathis as being a werewolf. And he came here to hunt, so it's probably that he was the werewolf all along. You know, that's what the game kind of evokes in me. Right? Why did Karathis insist on going in alone? Because he was the werewolf. He was too worried about us. No, he was the werewolf, you idiot. He didn't get transformed into a werewolf right after the fact. He was too worried about us, he says, and he thought it was his duty. I don't think I could have gone in alone, or even with him. I don't think I could ever go back to that cave either. Are you sure the beast was Karathis? I think it was. It was dressed up like Karathis, and even looked like him in the face. He looks like he was in pain and confused. I'm not sure that I'll ever forget that image for so long as I live. I'm sorry if... Did you need something else? Okay, so by the way, guys, I've completed this mission before. Actually, I never did. This mission actually bugged out because I did something and screwed up the game. And this is the mission that I was talking about before. This is the mission that kind of... I'll talk to you about that later. It doesn't matter. For right now, though, I'm just going off of what I'm given by the game. I don't recall exactly how the ending for this mission is, but it's a pretty involved mission. But I'm still just drawing from my own conclusions from here and writing down things. What was the Black Wolf's cave again? Or where was it? Oh, it was a cave just outside of Luskan, in the hills east of Green Griffin. Okay. So why did Karathis need your help then? He was afraid that the Black Wolf would try to escape. He wanted us to keep it from running away. We didn't know what to do when he went in and came out a beast. I'm sorry if... Did you need something else? Okay, so... Do you know where the others might be? You mean Earth? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know places that they like to go before. I haven't been able to look yet. I want, but I can't. Why is there an insight right there? Yeah, sure. Where's the werewolf's den? Go north towards Luskan until you reach the Green Griffin Inn. The den is nearby, due east out, in fact. I'll never forget the location for the rest of my life, and I'll likely will never visit it again either. Okay,
Hello
I'll just keep talking to you.
Is there something the matter?
Okay, so I keep asking about that. So do you know where the others might be? What's going on in Port Luskan? I don't know. The stuff with the Black Wolf has got everyone talking, I guess. Okay, that's that. Goodbye, sir. Okay, so the game right now is setting up Karathis, I believe, as a werewolf, not as a victim. He's currently a werewolf anyway, because, I mean, according to his theory anyway.
Al-Helor, Portlast's only anti-lycanthropic merchant, at your service. Come one, come all, defend yourself against the legend of the Black Wolf.
Okay, so that's what he meant by before. But I didn't meet him before because he didn't say anything. His name is familiar though. He might have been mentioned in the other dialogue. Anti-lycanthropic goods. Is that what you sell here? Why, yes, the best that you'll find for slaying werewolves, such as the Black Wolf. The more werewolves that are slain, the closer we come to realizing their eradication. So why are you so dedicated to eradicating werewolves? Why wouldn't I be? Are they not destructive, unnatural beasts? Do they not corrupt human beings with their disease? This Black Wolf alone has been a terrible scourge to Portlast. But why would you focus on werewolves alone? Need I explain my every action to you? These creatures are formidable beasts, and the common people must be armed to fight them. Making a profit is the least of my worries. Beyond that, you don't need to know, sir. I have given you my reason, and now you will give me my peace. Okay, so this guy is rude. And also a werewolf hunter, as it were. Not really a hunter, but yeah, rude. I'm just gonna write it down as rude. So tell me what you know about the Black Wolf. Ah, now that is a story, indeed. The Black Wolf is a legend in these parts, a powerful werewolf who has been about for many years, stealing children and slaying lone travelers. He's a legend no longer, however. Ender here is the sole survivor of a band of hunters who encountered the Black Wolf in the flesh, and lost. And how are you involved in all this? Well, I have no direct part in this tale, sir. I travel wherever tales of lycanthropes abound, hoping my goods will aid in their destruction. People here are quite worried about this Black Wolf, naturally, so the anti-lycanthropic business has been good. Ander here has been very helpful. Okay. Can I buy some anti-lycanthropic goods from you? Okay, he does indeed sell some of these stuffs.
Don't worry, young Ander. This will work out.
That's not anti-lycanthropic. That's just good.
Everything happens for a reason. It does.
Thanks so much for helping me.
That's just good. It's just good stuff in here. I could buy some of that. Actually, I would go for the bracers, but my money. The plus dexterity is nice. What bracers do I have? Braces of armor. Yeah, I probably should go for that, shouldn't I? They're pretty awesome. Braces of armor right there. Dexterity +1 and dexterity +2. I'm gonna buy that. Yeah, and I'm gonna sell these. There we go. Okay. Pretty good. Thank you very much for your business.
Al-Helor, Portlast's only anti-lycanthropic merchant.
Can I ask you some questions? Yes, of course, but let us not take up too much time with talk, for business has been quite strong lately. Everyone's worried about the Black Wolf. So do you know any rumors in town, aside from that which I have already told you of regarding the werewolves and young Ander here? Nope, nothing new. So have you any jobs that I might perform? Jobs are scarce to come by. Or scared to come by? Okay. I have enough work for myself and Ander here, but little else to dole out those in need. For that, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's good. Ah, yes, and farewell to you. Keep yourself and you'll be safer for it. Okay, so I think it's time for me to just, not fess up, but, just spill the beans here. Spoiler time. You're not gonna. Don't skip. That's not the kind of spoiler. This is.
Don't worry, young Ander.
It's gonna be a quest that I'm gonna do like this.
Everything happens for a reason. It does.
Thanks so much
he's
for
talking,
helping me, Al-Helor.
and we have not been here before. I thought we had, but that's not. This is not. Is it? No, this is not where we came from. So the thing is, this guy is the werewolf. That's that. That's the quest right there. So we're gonna go around and find all this quest, and we're gonna focus on this quest right now. But this guy over here is the werewolf. And I can prove it to you right now. Now, what I did in my first try, in my first time with the game, is I attacked him. You see that? You can kill him. You can. But the game breaks. The quest is not meant for you to know. Now, I don't think I knew he was the right wolf right away. And this is what I'm trying to figure out, is where I actually noticed that he was the werewolf. I'm trying to figure out for a reason, because I was playing this game, and a friend of mine from the university was also playing the game, and I commented it like, oh man, I really don't like the quest design. There was this quest where I just could totally figure out that it was the werewolf. It was so blatant, And I broke the quest because I acted on my own volition, and I was complaining about that. And he said, how could you know? That's impossible. You must have cheated, and you must have, looked it up or something. And he didn't believe me. Well, that's okay. He doesn't believe me. He didn't. I once made a sandwich that was so nice looking, and I took it to university, and he thought I had bought it. And so he's an idiot. But yeah, basically, he didn't believe me that I figured it out. So the game is setting up a bunch of things right now. He's rude, for starters, so that's something right there that could be, it could be one of the reasons why I thought he was the werewolf. I don't think that's the case, because it would be, quite simple. I don't think that was the case, just because he was rude. I think it's a mixture of things. The game might have set me off, Elaith call, yeah, there's people over here. The game might have set me, I'm gonna talk to them, might have set me off because of me suspecting that Sir Karethis was the werewolf, and then he seems to be here specifically because of the Black Wolf. So that's another thing, and I think that might have been a thing. But this quest is quite involved, so we're gonna see. Let's be on the lookout and see if this is as easy as it was for me.
It is rare we see new faces come to drink with us at the Alliance Inn.
Thank you very much. I like your hairstyle. My name is Gil Adel the Longar. Alas, I am no sir, though you are kind to assume so, Gil Adel. My name is I call him sir. Anyway, my name is Elaith Kroll Nobber, although a simple Elaith will certainly do. At times like this, I do so wish I could return to Evermeet, where grace and courtly manners were the custom, rather than the exception. Alas, that way is closed to me now. Elaith Kroll Nobber, I've heard that name before.
Don't
yes.
worry, young Ander. This will work out yet.
Are you gonna
Everything happens for a reason, it does.
A smuggler and ruthless adventurer out of Waterdeep? Perhaps you've heard of my little encounter with the Knights of the Shield. It isn't of no matter. You heard tales only of the man I once was. I am no longer he, even if you choose not to believe me. Might you have any equipment I could purchase? It is true, I was once an agent for the black market. However, I have long since retired from that profession. Right, you don't look like you're retired, though. Oh, was that an insult? I'm not even sure, so I'll let it pass. However, to answer your question, I am retired. But you have to understand, there's retired, and then there's retired. Truth is, I have a few items left over from my heyday, but I'm still looking to unload. Nothing much, but maybe you'd like to take a look? Yeah, I'll take a look. Thank you very much. So just pausing the game, making sure nothing terrible happens. Let's see if he sells normal arrows. Yes, indeed. That's fantastic. So there we go. Any interesting weapons around here that... Nope, nothing too important.
I'm in the middle of a drink, but please stay. I will not have it said that Elaith Kralnober has become rude in his later years. What can I do for you?
Thanks so much for helping me, Al-Hilor.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and that might be another thing. He's helping him. That might be another clue. There's a lot of that. That's, yeah. But, yeah. So, I have some questions for you. Oh, you demand answers without so much as a please? Your lack of manners is sure to leave me in a foul mood. I suppose I should not be so picky about my company, however, in a small place such as this. Ask me what you will. So I'm looking for information on the people that started the plague. Oh, I know nothing about the plague, and if you insinuate I am somehow involved, I resent the implication. I have only just arrived from Waterdeep, if that makes any difference to you. So what are you doing here, then? Oh, not that it's truly any of your business, but I'm seeking passage to Evermeet. The way is closed to me, however, and seeking an alternative route is proving difficult. What is this Evermeet you mentioned? Oh, surely you jest. You are kin, and you do not know of the Elven homeland? It has been our refuge and the center of Elven life since Queen Amlaruil moved the court there. It is a wondrous and beautiful place. If you have never seen it, I myself have not gazed upon its forest for a very long time now. As I said, however, Evermeet is closed to the likes of Elaith Kroll Nobbar. Why? Why is that? I was born in our ancestral home, the last of a proud family. I left it long ago, however, and the way back has been closed to me because of who I became. I have not always been the best of men in my time. I freely admit it. I am no longer the reckless youth I once was, however. I have retired from illegal activities and am now simply weary and seeking peace. My heart longs to return to Evermeet to show its beauty to my daughter. Your daughter? She has never ever even seen the homeland of her own people, you see, and I have promised to take her there one day, though that may prove impossible. An impossible task. Please continue. Oh, yeah. The one way I may have to return home is through the construction of a ceremonial scepter gifted to an official of Luthil's Spire. It is a tribe of sorts, but an old and cultural one, and the requirements are very specific. The scepter must be adorned with 5 separate gems cut by an elven master craftsman. They're difficult to find in Faerun, to say the least. 2 of the gems I have, the final 3 I have tracked to this area, but sadly their owners are loath to part with them at any price. Without them I cannot complete the scepter, and neither I nor my daughter will ever return to Evermeet. A fitting fate for me perhaps, but cruelly unfair for her. So what do you intend to do? I intend to get those gems, with or without the owner's permission. I will not give up on my quest now, not when I am so close. I may not have to hire someone to get them for me. No, I may just have to hire someone to get them for me, he says. But whatever means necessary, whatever. Underhanded, perhaps, but I have few options left. Well, perhaps I could help. To get the task done would require someone with skill at stealth and guile. I'm not positive you are the man for the job. I am. Perhaps you could at that. Will you help me recover these gems, then? I can offer an excellent reward should you be successful. What? It's a nice story, unless you want me babbling it over town. However, wait a minute. Why am I being rude to him? He's just asking for gems. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a thief, but he's not really telling me that, so very well, Elaith. I shall help you recover the gems. Good. I was beginning to think I would encounter nobody willing to and capable of doing this for me. Let me tell you exactly what you must search for. The 3 gems are small, the size of a fingernail, but elegantly carved and with many delicate facets. They are lightly hued, but will have something valuable, vaguely dark in their center. One of the gems is in the possession of Wanev, a local wizard. I suspect the gem is secretly stored away in his tower, which can be found in the grasslands between Portlast and Sharwood. The tower gates are magically locked, and I do not know how they can be opened. Here, I have acquired a key that I was told will open Waneb's cottage here in Portlast. It's near the eastern gate, and may have some information that will allow access to the tower. Waneb has not been seen in the cottage for some time, but still, I bid you caution. Another gem is held by a fierce warrior woman named Zamithra, who passed through several days ago. I believe she said she was bound to Fort Luskan, but she certainly could have been lying. The third, I have learned, is held by Sitara, a witch who dwells within Neverwinter Wood to the east of here. Excuse the hiccup. Contacting her has proven to be quite difficult. I wish I had more information to go on. Hopefully, however, this shall prove enough. I wish you best of luck. Well, thank you very much. I don't see why
How do you do?
Hello.
Have you had any luck acquiring the gems?
No.
Or is there something else you need?
No, yeah, I'll be going now. Oh, I see. Best of luck to you then. Okay, so we got another quest over there. Okay, so what I'm really looking forward to is trying to figure out exactly where I got the clue that that guy is the werewolf. I mean, it could have been from here, but I find that it's a little bit too far-fetched. I was not that smart. I am not even that smart right now, let alone back then. So, yeah. So, I guess we'll find out. But for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Neverwinter Nights. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.